me 2 seconds. Okay, welcome to the Sunday League. I will not be racing today in the Sunday League, but the DRGC after this I will be racing. Need to get my points. So welcome, this is Kimaru speaking, and yeah, let's do some live commentary for the DRSL race in Tier 2. I'm just gonna make sure that, yep, that is closed. Okay. So welcome to anyone watching, and yeah, I am going through the same format as I did on Thursday. I'm live commentating this race. I will also save the replay and do the proper highlights commentary video after this. So don't worry about that. Arden is racing in this race, but not in the DRGC because he's got a team event to go to, as he said before. And this could be my chance to grab some real good points and stay way ahead of Arden in the championship, because well, this guy is way faster than me, so I'm gonna see this as my chance to run away in the championship. Here we have Bullet on the march up the hill. We're on Sardinia Road Course B for this weekend, or racing week. One of the new tracks that was added to Gran Turismo a month ago or so. Ferdic is back in action. Death Proof is back in action. Loving the livery he's got on. Here we have Death Proof's father, V8 Vendetta. All the boys are fast, but I should have been racing this race as well, but I've said in previous streams now that I'm taking a 1 week break, and I'm really not supposed to race the DRGC race today either, but it's just too good to pass on. I love the Mazda 787B, and there is points in the making, and so far I am leading the Group C, so in Tier 2, so that's why I'm gonna race that at least after this one. Ferdek has set himself a pole time of 1:36.7. Let's see if that will hold until the quali is done. Mercer is, you see how close he is behind. Like I said, I don't know the tents and all that and how to actually say those things, so I'm just gonna actually just shut up about he's that much tenths ahead and behind and all that. But Mercer has his best time of 1:37.1. Bullet has parked and has a 1:37.3. Blue with a 1:37.4. Jules with a 37.4. Vendetta with a 37.4. Markov with a 38.0. Jace has a 38.0 as well. And Death Proof, he has 38.1. And we have Rocker, 38.8. Whoa, a little drift outside that corner. Mercer's parked, probably gonna send a message to the guys. Looking like most of the people. And I've missed that Mercer's actually set a 1:36.5. New pole. Will anyone be able to do anything about that? Rocker with the last lap, 4 minutes 15. And Arden Blue, as always, little sneaky devil, 1:36.4. Good job, Arden, as always. And I'm guessing it's just about the time to say hammer time. Get in there, Lewis. So Lewis Hamilton, he's probably gonna take the win, as always. And you have Arden Blue. Good luck, people. It's gonna be exciting watching all of you. Oh, looks like Merc jumpstart. That's gonna waste him a lot of time. Let's see how everyone fares through the first corner. Oh, Furtick tries to dive on the inside of Arden Blue. Clean start so far by everyone, and Arden has gotten himself Furtick has gotten himself a little sneaky jump into P1. Missed the driver's room on P2. Everyone comes through the hill. Let's see how this slow corner goes for everyone. Yeah, it is on variable. And we have JC in P10 now, and Death Proof fallen down to 9. It looked like Merc had a false start, but maybe I just saw it wrong. And Arden has fallen down all the way to 6th place. He's challenging Jules. Jules has the inside in the first corner. Jules goes past V8. Bullet now in 3rd, and Mercer is fighting against Furtick. Mercer is now in P1. Furtick goes for the undercut, tries to do a sneaky move, and gets punted by Mercer. Let's go for an onboard view with Mr. Furtick. The same shit as Thursday. There we go. Got Bullet in the rear view. Oh, Furtick loses out a little bit through the first corner. Still ahead of Mercer now. And Arden's driven himself up to 4th place. We have Jules in V8 now. Difficult to catch up when everyone has the same horsepower and weight on their cars. They go at the exact same speed, so it's just a matter of going through the corners a little bit wrong and missing the braking points and driving line, and you're basically off. And the guy behind you is passed. So Mercer has not given up, and looks like there's a little action at the back here now. Bullet is challenging Jules, and Jules has not given up by the looks of it. They have to be careful. Yeah, he slots in behind Bullet now, and Arden is still trying to catch up to the top 2. He's right at the gearbox of Mercer. Will this be another DRSL win for Arden? He has been dominating, and he goes past Mercer with ease. Now he's right in the gearbox of Ferdek. Will he be able to maybe go for a dive on the outside, or will he just abide his time and try to get past through this slow corner? And Arden misses the apex of the corner, totally messing it up, and Mercer's now ahead again. Now Arden will have to watch out from Jules. Jules is right up the gearbox of Arden. Merc is struggling a little bit, and Death Proof is having a battle with JC. Go up to the front runners. Mercer is about to try and get past Ferdek. Will he go for the little undercut here? Ferdek slides. Mercer is ahead, up into P1. They will have to watch out now for Arden. Arden is right at the bumper of Ferdek. Jules now. And Arden goes out on the outside, and Jules tries to go on the inside of Ferdek. Gets blocked. Bullet still trying to catch up to Jules. Trying to get past him. Let's follow the front lead of Arden and Mercer. Let's see what's happened to JC. He's dropped back quite a distance. Maybe he had a spin. Look at the line of cars. I'm thinking Arden will have the slipstream on Mercer now. Could possibly get past. No. Mercer's actually half a second ahead of Arden now. Ferdek has not given up. Will Arden go for a dive bomb on the inside? And Ferdek challenges Arden. Arden pushes Ferdek out in the gravel. No big foul, and Jules goes ahead of Arden. Will Mercer be able to get his third win in the DR? He had 2 wins in the Super Saturdays yesterday. Amazing stuff. I think Mr. Arden Blue is struggling a little bit, which is unusual for Lewis. And Arden's gotten himself ahead of Jules yet again. This is a passing fest. Bull is trying his damnedest to make a move. Ferdek's fallen down now to 5th place, but he's bumping and grinding against Bullet. Bullet's 1 for now. Merck's gotten himself up to 6th place. Rocker doing his best to try and catch up. And looking like JC is not having the greatest time of his life. And Mercer's gotten himself just about over a second lead from Arden, and Arden is just closing the gap. Will Arden take away Mercer's first proper DRSL win? He is the Mr. Driver's Room, so maybe we should just stop at the finish line, let him win. We got some battles in the back. Ferdek's trying to do overtake. Oh! And there's a fight between Vendetta and Merc, and Rocker had to go on the outside of the gravel. Deathproof is catching up. That was an ugly, ugly, ugly move. Merc's gotten damage on his right rear wheel. Vendetta's waiting for Merc now. That's the thing of the driver's room. And Bullet's gotten himself a 2.5 second penalty. Is it him that caused that entire incident? And Arden's challenging Mercer. Arden's ahead of Mercer. Going on the inside. Followed by Jules. Mercer's ahead of Blue again. Lewis Hamilton is not having a great day today, being challenged all over the place. Oh, Jules pit maneuvers Arden Blue. Jules pit maneuvered Arden. Oh no. That was just like something out of Cops. Oh no, Blue, don't do that. Don't rage quit like that. Oh. Still a lot of racing left to do. Well, that puts Bullet up into third. And Rocker now into fourth. Jules fifth. We have Death in sixth. And Merckx had another spin. Must have missed his braking point entirely and just smashed into the wall. Or as AGT says, twatted into the wall. Was Vendetta involved again in this? Well, I'll have to check the replay later. Looking like Mercer has a comfortable 4-second lead now. But anything can happen. There's still 16 minutes left. 16 and a half. Mercer's just pulling out the gap. Bullet's gaining a little bit on Ferdek now. The tires are actually looking surprisingly well so far. The fuel is looking good too. This could be a no-stopper. It's not often to have a no-stopper in the DRSL, but sometimes it does happen, and these cars are just good at saving the tires and the fuel. And we have Jules now into fifth. Death has gotten himself up to sixth. Merc is not having the best race of his life now. He's been twatted off a couple of times. I actually said twatted off. He's struggling with this corner. Let's go back to Mercer now. He's about to pull a 5-second gap on Ferdek. He just have to save his tires, and he could finish this into his third win for the driver's room. Hey Arden. Bad you, shame you quitted there. Jules pit maneuvered you. Oh, why am I? Oh, and JC jumps in to the pits. Mercer's just extending his gap to Ferdic. If I remember correctly, that flag is the Monaco flag, where Charles Leclerc is from. But of course, I could be wrong. Ferdic's gap to Bullet is just under 1 second, and Ferdic goes off to the grass. He must not be paying attention to what he's doing. Making easy for Bullet to just drive on by. Tires aren't that bad either, so it shouldn't be a problem for them to stay on the track. Mercer now with an almost 6-second lead. Could this be the first DRSL that Mercer nabs and wins? A proper first victory. Here we have Rocker being challenged a little bit by Jules. Oh! Rocker loses to Jules. The fight is probably not over. Death proof now, 6th place. Here we have Ferdic not giving up his hunt for Bullet. Well, you would have been ahead of JC at least, Arden. JC is so far behind, but you could have regained some positions because you are insanely fast, and if you just had done a recovery drive, you probably would have ended up at a good position. But yeah, it was like something taken out of Cops, Arden. Just Jules pit maneuvering you. Pure and simple. We have Mercer now with a 6.5 second lead to Bullet. Mercer is just extending his lead. Uncontested, unchallenged at the moment. Ferdic has gotten himself ahead of Bullet again. And he does a mistake. Will that? Yeah, that puts Bullet up into... That puts Bullet up into P2. Some very good fights here. Bullet doing his damnedest to stay ahead now. Yeah, thanks, Arden, and good luck in your team event you're racing tonight. You were racing that tonight, right? Oh, Ferdic has a little nervous twitch on the car. Side by side. Bullets ahead yet again. With this fighting, Mercer will just keep extending the gap. Nothing these two can do. And it's looking like Ferdic is challenging Bullet yet again. Or, no, he just slots behind to get some more slipstream. Will he try to get past on the first corner? He gets past, brakes a little later than Bullet. Now Bullet will be able to take up the chase and the hunt. Some very good battles in the DRSL today. Rocker's trying to catch up to Bullet and Ferdek. Jules now trying to regain some ground to Rocker. Deathproof with gaining ground to Jules, and we have Vendetta and Merc in a battle together. Let's follow these two. Looking like Merc has a little penalty somewhere that we can't see. JC really struggling today, all the way at the back. And Merc's ahead of Vendetta again, through the difficult corner. Not enough power to actually run away from the other guys, but still enough power to keep following each other. Let's go up to Ferdek and Bullet. Bullet has a half a second gap to Ferdek now. Well, Ferdek has a half a second gap to Bullet, I mean. Bullet just has to bide his time, wait for a mistake from Ferdek, and he could get past again. But a very good drive from Ferdek nonetheless. An extremely good drive from Mercer. He was fast and strong in the DRSS. I could not get past him in the last race. It was an awesome race. Good driving by Mr. Driver's Room. He's now got a 9-second gap to second place. Bullet has not given up the chase. And Rocker's gotten himself, a little closer. Jules is gaining slowly to Rocker. And Deathproof is slowly gaining, it seems. Maybe he's losing a little bit in this sector of the track. We have Merc and V8. Merc's ahead of V8 still. Let's see if they're... it's looking like Ferdek is extending his gap to Bullet. If anyone wants to join the driver's room, just contact one of the guys here and we'll point you in the right direction. Mr. MJR Mercer is the founder and creator of this community. Fair and clean racing all the way. Mercer has been unstoppable in today's DRSL. He could be snagging his first ever DRSL victory from what I understand. He's pretty much been uncontested through the last parts of the race today. JC struggling a lot. We have, well, V8 is still trying to chase down Merc. Merc is losing a little bit more ground to V8 now. V8 might be able to take the inside or the outside. He's given ever so closer to Merc. Will he be able to dive bomb or make a move on this next slow corner? Hit the brakes a little later. Or will Merc close the door? Looking like Merc closes the door for now. The tires and fuel are actually looking quite good on everyone's cars. Let's see. Oh, and Bullet is about to challenge Ferdek again. Ferdek closes the door, goes on the inside. Bullet gets the better run, I think. Might be able to do something. Just loses enough ground to not be able to make a move. Could be any second now. Rocker still at a comfortable gap to Jules. But one mistake and can lose the position. Merc still had the V8. Full on attack from everyone now. Jules has the fastest lap of 1 minute 35.991. Oh, and V8 goes out to the grass. Looking like he has to run on Merc. V8 gets himself a half a second penalty for the cutting of the corner. Will he be able to go on the outside of Merc? V8 on Ghosts. The penalty's gone. V8 still behind Merc. Will he be able to get the run on Merc now? Merc has to defend for his dear life. V8 has the inside. Nothing Merc can do about that. Merc might be able to do the undercut on the inside here. Merc is still ahead. It's looking like JC's given up. Merc's got himself a half second gap again. And Death Proof. And Jules has gotten himself a little bit closer to Rocker. How does it go with Bullet and Ferdek? Ferdek's got himself a half a second, well, 1.5 second gap to Bullet now. Let's follow Rocker and Jules. There's a little bit gap to them now, and V8's lost almost 3 seconds to Merc. What's happened? And we have JC just given up. I think the most exciting battle now is between Rocker and Jules, so let's watch that to the end until Mercer goes over the finish line. Jules just trying to find some error in Rocker's driving style. Something that can take him forward into 4th place. He's looking for something to get him past. Might be nothing Jules can do about Rocker unless he goes on the outside like that. Trying to go for a little undercut. Mercer's finished the race. Good job, Mr. Driver's Room. Bullet and Ferdek will go into 2nd and 3rd. And Jules has made a mistake. Gone off to the grass. Rocker will come into 4th. Jules into 5th. We will have Merc into 6th. Good defensive drive by Merc. Death Proof right behind in 7th. V8 in 8th. Good race. Good clean race by everyone. Good, good, good. Congratulations, Mercer. Hell of a race. Oh well, I'll be airing my tank now and be right back and ready for DRGC. All right. Just gonna turn off my stupid controller. Here we go. Okay, time for my racing to begin. I need to grab these points. Okay. I'll start on softs. The super softs just tired themselves out too quickly, so. Woohoo! Okay, I'm parking. Mercer's the only one close enough to me, so 110.054. Whew. And my best time with the Super Soft so far is 110.7, so 7/10 or whatever it's called. Alright, let's go, let's race, let's race. Let's hope I don't twat it into the wall. I'm gonna do my best to just, you know, get away from the rest. Alright. 10 minutes, then pit, 10 minutes, then pit. That's gonna be my strategy for today. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Sorry for not talking much, but I do need my concentration. God damn. Got a comfortable gap. I just love the sound porn of this Mazda. Oh, I'm just getting in a, a trance, blocking out everything around me. Ooh. Ah, 17 seconds ahead of Bullet. Jeez. Whew. Final pit stop. More than enough time. just need to bring the car home. No unnecessary risks. Braking earlier than I need to. If this holds into the finish line, I'll have 2 P2s and 2 P1s. Just for 2 wins, that's over 60 points. So I think I'm gonna run away in the championship now. Hopefully. Hopefully. Without Arden, Bullet is my strongest competitor, so. And Mercer, of course. I don't know what happened to Mangino, but he suddenly dropped out. I think he has other things to do, so that's probably why. But if he stayed in, it would have been Arden and Mangino that probably would have, you know, kicked me to the curb, more than likely. Fünf Minuten left. No, Mercer took my fastest lap. That bastard. My 5th win! Woo! Yeah! Ah! Ah! 5th win, baby. 5th flipping win in the DR. Ah! Oh, I'm tired. Jesus. That was actually hard. I wasn't actually pushing on the last laps, but this car is heavy to drive. 25 seconds ahead of P2. Wow. I dominated today. This car seems to suit me. We lost someone, right? Rocker. Yeah. I didn't get the hat trick because of Mercer. He stole my hat trick. Oh, man. That was some intense racing. Probably not gonna be showing me a lot in the highlight video. Mercer stole my hat trick. Meanie. Oh. For once, it's actually fun to be OP and just, you know, ride away from everyone. But, oh man, that was. No, this was fun. This was very fun. And I think it's 74 points. And 30. I'm gonna have about 90, maybe just under 100 points. After the points are tallied. So, oh man, this has been an amazing weekend. I had some amazing races yesterday, and I won my fourth race in the Raleigh race, and people wanted to disqualify me and everything because I'm a Scandinavian and I owned the Raleigh track, so they wanted to put ballast on my car and everything. It's all good fun. All not taking that serious. It's just, you know, fun. I won because I'm a Scandinavian. Blah blah. Now this was fun. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, we'll see you again on Thursday when I'm 100% back in the D-Rec and everything. And it will be on Lago Maggiore GP. So come back on Thursday and we will race some more. A Scandinavian flick, yeah. Yeah. It was fun. So until Thursday, see you then, and have a great evening and night and day. All right, this is Kimaru signing off, and we'll see you again on Thursday.